So a couple days ago, Fox News decided to send a producer by the name of Johnny Belisario to the halls of Congress to speak with Republican members of the House and the Senate about the most important issues of the day. Unfortunately, what constituted the most important issues of the day was not, of course, the budget bill that they just passed that decimates low-income people while giving benefits to the wealthy elite, a free tax giveaway for them. They didn't want to talk about that, Belisario didn't. He didn't want to talk about Donald Trump's very open corruption and the complete lawlessness of this administration or their seemingly nonstop legal defeats. Nope, didn't want to talk about any of that. What Johnny Belisario wanted to talk to Republican members of Congress about was Jesse Watters' rules for men. Because I'm sure when everybody thinks of what a manly man should be, they think of the skinny, pencil-necked Jesse Watters, right? Like, yeah, that's a dude that definitely you should look up to because he's just so darn manly. Jesse Watters is the kind of guy that if you shot him with a water hose, he would probably snap in half. Not exactly what I would consider manly. He's so pasty pale that if he were to step out in the sun, he would probably burst into flames. Not exactly manly. Not that any of that matters, though, because that's a stupid thing for anybody to focus on. Nevertheless, Johnny Belisario wanted answers from members of Congress about Jesse Watters' rules for men. So he approaches Republican Representative Tim Burkett. And he asks Tim Burkett, says, hey, Jesse Watters says men should not drink out of a straw in public or at all. And to that, Representative Burkett said, I don't drink out of a straw, brother. That's what the women in my house do. So this is the pressing issue. This is what Fox News wants to get to the bottom of. Which one of you men in Congress are drinking from those girly little straws? Well, not me. That's what women do. I ain't drinking from no straw. This man, along with the rest of the Republican Party, just voted to starve poor people, to give the wealthy elite a tax cut, and you're asking him about straws. Okay, y'all want to talk about straws? Let me tell you about straws here, all right? Didn't ever think I'd have to get into this in a segment, but here we are. This is the world today. Apparently, we're talking about straws instead of the budget that is going to send people to an early grave just because they don't have money. So here it is. All of these Republicans, Jesse Watters included, who say men shouldn't drink from straws in public or anywhere. I can tell you, if you only take one piece of advice from me, out of the thousands and thousands and thousands of videos that I have done over the years, and the thousands more I will do in coming years, if you only take one piece of advice from me, let it be this. For the love of God, if you are drinking out of a cup or glass in public from a restaurant, from a fast food restaurant, use a straw. Anybody who, like myself, has spent years working in the restaurant industry will likely tell you the same thing. Don't ever put your lips on the rim of a glass from a restaurant. And if you don't understand why you shouldn't ever do that, let me break it down for you by giving you this example here, okay? And this is from personal experience. I used to work in a very busy upper scale restaurant right here along the Gulf Coast, okay? I've also worked at other chain restaurants, and the same thing applies to them because I saw the same thing happen. It's a Friday night holiday weekend like Memorial Day, which was one of our busiest weekends at the Gulf Coast restaurant. You're on a 2-hour wait. Dish World is backed up. You're not getting glasses cleaned, but you got a table, you need glasses, you got to give them something. So what do the servers do? Not all of them. I didn't do it. I can tell you that honestly. Plenty of them, however, will go back to Dish World, because that's what it is called, grab dirty cups out of the racks because they're not getting cleaned fast enough. They'll run them over hot water real quick, no soap. Get their ice, fill the drink, take it to the table. essentially giving them a dirty glass so that the customers don't sit there waiting for 5 minutes for their beverages. And I can promise you, it doesn't matter what type of restaurant it is. It could be a Michelin star restaurant. It could be the little hole-in-the-wall diner. Everybody who's worked in a restaurant has seen it happen. So again, use the straws. The one exception I will tell you, of course, are bar glasses. Bar glasses are typically not sent to the back to the dishwasher. They are in fact washed by hand by the bartender with soap, with brushes, with the sanitizing solution that you're supposed to be dumping them in after you wash them. So bar glasses are fine. Glasses that come from the kitchen or from a wait station, do not ever put your lips on those. Use a straw. It does not make you look or feel emasculated. It just means you understand you're not going to put your lips on a potentially dirty glass that thousands of other people have put their lips on as well. Right? That's just common sense. It's not emasculating. It doesn't make a man more of a girl. It's just the reality. And it also shows us, by the way, that a lot of these members of Congress have clearly never worked in restaurants, and I think everybody should have to do that at least once in their life. But this isn't even an issue. Oh, by the way, also just point of order, if you're in a restaurant and you order a baked potato, don't ever eat the peel of a baked potato. The chances that that baked potato, while closed, has not been opened yet, has fallen on the floor, pretty good. So don't eat the peel of a baked potato if you're the kind of person that eats the peel if you're in a restaurant. Just adding that too. Maybe I should just do a segment one day on all my tips for people when eating out based on my personal experience of working in restaurants. Nevertheless, this isn't something we should be talking about. But we have to, because this is the kind of distraction that Fox News puts out there. Oh, we don't want people thinking about the budget. Oh, we don't want them thinking about Trump's lawlessness. And he just had that meeting with those foreign nationals who gave him hundreds of millions of dollars. No. Let's talk about straws. Because obviously, that's the biggest news of the day. We want people to be men. And men have no problem putting their lips on something that 1,000 other people that day have already put their lips on. Yes, because that's what makes you a man. Potentially getting some kind of bacteria or virus because you were too afraid to put your little whips on a straw. I like to eat the peels of baked potatoes. That's where most of the nutrients are. And yeah, it's one of the first things my trainer told me when I started working in a restaurant. He's like, don't ever eat the peel of the baked potato. He goes, they get dropped, they get kicked, and do people pick them up, brush them off, put them in the tinfoil and serve them. So don't eat the peel. The inside's fine. Don't eat the peel. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.